Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, I'm glad I've done it this way for a change. I actually missed a section of recording which would have been this bit where we literally did a secret mission, as I called it, but it didn't record for some reason, whatever. But because I've done it this way around, I can actually show you what we did, which is quite good. Now, I was working on this morning. This is a forage production. It's based upon our silage maker that we did earlier. It's a little baby. Yeah, that only does just silage. It's simple grassing, hay, and it produces silage like the one we had originally. I just literally based it on that model, did it myself, or different cycles, different body, but literally sort of the idea came from the original one. Not that it's a new idea. And then from that, I thought, well, we could go one step further. We could like go a TMR mixer stroke silage maker. And I thought, well, that's not a bad idea. So I did it. I completely changed, completely different model. Had quite a lot of difficulties with it, but we did it and I've placed it. It's all nicely working out. But again, we're testing all of these things as well. I also finished the production silos. You see, we've got 2 of them and placed them across the map. So we shall have a good look. So I placed this one. This is a TMR mixer, so we'll sort of now do away with the need for the little mixer because we're going to mix it ourselves. We're going to buy straws, we said right back at the beginning. But yeah, we bought, did I bring it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, the John Deere is over by the farmyard, and I've got to stop rushing as well. Yeah, we placed here one of the pusher, I called it, and that's not a bad thing. Now obviously the one thing was with these, they are a production, so it hasn't got storage per se, in so much as you say it says storage is empty, whereas a silo will say it's got what its storage is, like 477,777 litres, whereas this doesn't have anything like that, although it does have storage, but what I mean is you can't see it. So I put these 2 together, so this can, and I put the silo down first, so this can be an extension to this, even though it has got its own storage. At least this will show an amount, which I thought would be quite useful. So what we're going to do is, this production silo is as the ones were in FS. I'm doing each of these, they are the same model, I know that, but I want, they're all very similar type of body, and they're all sort of quite small with a similar amount of storage. I am going to be doing all the models, but what I mean is this model has lots of different things. If you notice, if we go back to the farmyard, this one, I must get my, the visit, the teleport right on these. I've taken it out a long time ago by mistake. You'll notice this is all brown with a bit of red and black going on here. Yeah, it's not gone completely. I like the BI colours, and each one is unique. I might do the pipes a different colour. I was thinking, how do I differentiate really straight on that this is a particular thing? Now, brown for forage. The red and black is just a BI, but that's a pusher. And then we've got the original silage maker, which is also completely different. So again, I cannot jump to that. But yeah, this is the original silage maker. It looks a little bit scabby, but it's unique. It looks different, and that's my point. So the idea is, oh, excuse me. If we jump to, yeah, you'll see it is a, oh, I've actually got it on that one. Yeah, so this is that's a, why could I not jump down to the one, or did I not click on that? And I'm not on that, am I? Oh no, you can visit. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, so this one here, I was thinking the digestate, because obviously these have got tanks. They've got liquid tanks as well, so we can put liquids in it, including digestate. So what I was thinking was, we'll put the digestate in this and push this to the one down the farmyard, so that we can like literally, and obviously it's close enough to this field that we can come and grab it. If we'd got like a slurry spread, I was going to say silage, a slurry spreader, we could quickly grab it from there and like do that there, really. Or we could grab it, I mean, we need a trailer. That's one thing we're obviously very short of, so we could sort of trail that from there to there, or we could put a production in there that actually does that as well, rather than the silage maker. But yeah, basically we can push from one side of the map to the other straight away. We've got the shed down at the bottom. What else did we do? We pretty much, yeah, well actually you've just seen, that's the baler that's just finished. We haven't Oh, no, 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 we don't want to enter the vehicle. Yeah, there's a little bit of tidy up, but I'm quite happy with what we did in the session. It won't say many bells because obviously this is me recording because it went wrong, so therefore, yeah, it won't say we've done many bales at all, probably 2 or 3 max. But we did this entire field, which is a monster. We've got, obviously, it should show how much we actually did because we finished at least now. So we've got 299 tonnes of hay, which we've had all along, 669,000 litres of that. Look at the digestate. The butter and that, obviously, we've also got to sell. The slurry is fibbing. I always planned on shifting the slurry, but I couldn't do it until I'd got slurry in the new animal thing. So now it's showing slurry. I can put the 206 tonnes from the old one in there. I could have stuck it in storage or something like that, but what I mean is that I'm not cheating. There was 206 tonnes of slurry in that, and obviously it disappears, but I thought, well, we all know it's there, and it wouldn't just disappear in a puff of smoke. Just, you know, when you get the XML, when you get slurry in that one, then stick it, the 200 odd tonnes in there. And even if we didn't, I'm not losing any sleep about it, even if I had to buy it or whatever. But yeah, we have got to, in fact we could, while we're doing this, actually set this going, because I did set the course. It may bump into the odd bale, but chances are it may well. Now, does it remember? It does. Fantastic. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Obviously, Course Bay is still a beta. It's still very good. Right, let's shift this out of the way. We do need to take this down the other side of the farm, so I may as well run this down whilst we're chatting. Yeah, so basically we've put pushers from one side of that to the other. We've got the silage maker down this side, which is just its job is to make silage, and we've got the 2 production silos for pushing digestate, whatever we need, from this one down to the other one, or from the other one down to this one, basically. We've got, I'm going to show you, that's why I'm just doing this. So yeah, I'm going to say my words, I'm going to speed this up because I don't want this to like be dragging on. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, so this is next session's work, basically. We've got, so I want to plant oats in this. This is going to be our first arable field. It is a field that you can't, it's not course playable, not at the minute. You can't, like, I don't know if you can record a course the old-fashioned way, whether you still can do that. Let's just see, can you do that yet? No, you can't. No, I don't think you can. It's a beta, so it's not able to do like the paint in the fields like you used to be able to do, draw the fields and also where you record the field edge, it's still very brilliant, but what I mean is it's not able to do that. So I found that I couldn't do this, not even standard workers can do this, so I had to do it myself. So I did that. Next session we're going to get this baled, and I'm going to take, although it's a bit of a pain, we're going to take the bales across to the farm to make the forage maker, the forage production over by the cows, because we're going to make silage with it. And then when we've done that, I'm going to rip the field and we've brought that down in advance ready, and we've got that ready and it is filled, so we can actually plant oats in this. That's why I don't want to rush time through in April. It's the last month, I believe. It's the last month for us to do our oats. It is indeed. The cows, yeah, productivity is now going up again. Obviously we shifted them, whether you shift them like for an XML or whatever. That I had to buy one. I had to put one in to create to put the other 125. Oh, actually, that is right. 126 in total. The one we bought, we sold one and we put 125 across. So actually, we didn't lose out. I thought we had. Yeah, so we put the food in. The buffalo mix just beginning to go up. No straw in as of yet. I thought what I might do, because I have no idea how long it's going to take Giants to fix manure, because it was broken for at least the last 6 to 9 months on FS22. So I thought, why don't I make a slurry to manure mod where I put straw in and it thickens the slurry up and makes it into manure. And I thought, well, that's not too bad an idea. We could actually do that. And what we'll do is, because we're reducing the amount of slurry we'll have, we'll increase it. It's just a fix to basically give us manure without cheating, without it being too much, but also without losing the slurry. It shouldn't need to do that. So I'm going to multiply it a little bit, because we're going to lose slurry to make manure. So, and also we've got to put straw into as well. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a multiplication, but not silly. I think we'll say times 1.5 the amount of, like, if we put 50 tons of slurry in it, we're going to get 75 tons of manure, but we've lost 50 tons of slurry, and also we've got to put the straw in as well. So yeah, that kind of a mod is what I'm thinking I'm going to do, to just compensate for the fact at the minute that no one can have manure, and that there's no point in sticking a manure point down because it's broken. So yeah, so that's the plan, and I think that is it really. Yeah, we did the pushers, the yard was already done last session. We did this, we did the massive field. So next session it's our first footfall into arable farming. Yeah, because we've literally been silage barons so far, and we've done very well at it. Did I show you how much? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, in the silage maker there is 690, and that obviously is using the storage of the this little silo next to it too, so that's well more storage than it should have. They've only got the capability of 500 tons each of those, so the rest of it's going into the little silo. So yeah, I mean that's not done badly. It's only been on for a few minutes. It was 196, so it's done that just while we've been chatting and all the rest of it. So yeah, we will push from that, distribute the silage, and we'll distribute over to the production silo. No, we won't. We can actually send it straight to the forage, can't we, really? Can we? Yeah, because it accepts silage as an incoming thing, so we can literally activate it, and we can distribute from that one to this one. And hey presto, then a lot of that silage, we don't want it all to go. That's any bad thing I've always found about production silos, any kind, is the fact that it sends the whole lot, and you don't really want it to do that. So, and again, if the linked storage is to the silo next door, it's still going to do it. So sometimes you're better to just shift it the old-fashioned way in a big trailer. So we might do that, because it might be better than pushing it around, because I'm then going to push it all around. Or I suppose we could also keep the rest of the bales ready and then stop it pushing. There'll be a plan. We'll figure something out next session. But I think, yeah, it's a rewarding session with all of the things we put down, and that we are setting, still in a way, setting the scene on where the Let's Plays go and the productions we're using and all that type of thing. And yeah, it really is, well, it is unique because obviously there's only me that's got my mods. Even though there are plenty others similar, but what I mean is it is unique and they all do cost, and it's the BI industry range is always reasonable because they're always a bit scraggy. It's always reclaimed material, so therefore the price can be as low as it is. It's very reasonable, so, but the tech's good. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Welcome. Oh, no, that's caught up. Yeah, sorry, I'm just checking my volume. It was really low, and now it's like really where it should be. So yeah, I'm trying to got a couple of plosives, as they call them, like when you're like popping. Last session, so I've moved my microphone a little. I was trying to get the volume level just right because my voice is so quiet. It is true. So let's grab this. Yeah, I've got the John Deere doing the very large fields, and it's obviously also windrow. We do still need to like grab, we've got an Anderson now, so we do need to lease a baler. Okay, I have finished my mixer. I've tweaked the silage maker and made it into a forage production. Yeah, it does actually quite a lot now. I've also, yeah, the one thing, obviously the game is a little bit of a, there's only so much it can do. By what I mean is there's a lot of elements missing, but really the only way you can control that is by the costs of your production. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is I'm making straw silage, but you couldn't do that just by chucking straw into, you'd have to have some kind of chemical or some kind of enzyme that would cause that to happen. So what I've done is I've made it dearer to actually make. So it's the dearest sort of thing I've got in the mixer, in the production, to represent that fact. And I thought, well, that's not a bad way to go on, because what you're really saying is I actually have to pour something in to make this happen, which is something I've not noticed. Not saying that other people haven't done it. Right, so we have got... Is this a useful shed? That's not too bad. I think we can actually use that as a bale storage, or are we likely to use it as bale storage? We might be. This is probably, thinking about it, because it's going to be classed as off the field, where what we're going to have to do is going to have to go the silage. Well, or would we do that? Yeah, we'll actually do that near the animals, but we still are going to have to. No, there. I'm happy to get this. I would probably like to have chickens. We'd need to buy that, and I think I'll go with mine. I think, and I'm not being nasty again. It's more about amounts than anything else. So then we need to get this one going. It's special grass. Everything's short. So yeah, I am going to say my words, because this one is this time. This is about work. There's a lot of work to do, both down on the other fields, and yeah, it's probably on his second sort of set, so we really need like to set you going. And I think we're gonna need, I should have done it beforehand, but I've got to be honest, I'm trying to get everything ready. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to use store deliveries. I used to do this before in the, but again, it is something that is true. It's just I don't particularly like doing it. I love what GTX has done to the colour. And I also love the fact that it sort of shows the area that it actually comes into. That is quite a neat trick. I saw it on the model and I thought, has he really done that? But he has. It really comes within... he's got two corners. That one and that one. So like almost a quadrant, I think. I can't see any more. So I think it's only two, but it's like amazing. So we're going to lease another... Yeah, that's exactly as we left it. So we want to lease a baler. I'm not rushing with this because they do come. I mean, we've seen square balers. That's that's the truth. But yeah, we would like a round baler at the minute anyway, because they are like massive. So I'm going to go with my favourite, which is and again, that's a nice one, but obviously that's a cost. That's nice, but it's only 125s. So I would prefer to go with this one, and I'm quite happy to lease you. Yes. Fantastic. And then let's reset that. We may or may not, yeah, like have. So let's set this going with the bale. It should just about manage it because it's not a terribly powerful one. And then we're going to get the... Yeah, the one thing that's a bit weird about the delivery cost is always in dollars. I have noticed this. It is a bit of a weird one. Right, so we need to load the same course as the... Yeah, that's at least up to... and load course. And we want you to start at near it at first. We don't see anything at all. Go. Right, so let's smash in. So what are we going to do with the grass on the other? Because we've got to cut that and windrow it and like... Well, we'll have to take the baler over later. Right, so I'm going to say my words because this is going to be quite a monster session. There's a lot of work to do. And I'm going to put some... yeah, obviously the stage where I'm sort of doing at the end of the session, I'm also going to try to put down productions, unless we need them at the very time that we do it, then I'm going to put that type of thing down as the points of interest in the session, so that I'm keeping all of the... I'm keeping the separate entities, separate elements of the sessions. So this is the work session where we get everything done, and at the end I'll say what we've done and what we've placed and what we've bought and that type of thing. So I think that's probably the best way. So with no further ado, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. this is going to be a bit odd, and I don't know how to handle this one, because obviously I've done, in the middle, I've done the catch-up stage, and this is sort of the end, which is straight recorded straight after that, so I'm going to have to tack it on. It's going to look a bit odd, but I didn't know how to handle it. This is a bit of a weird one, because we've done a lot where we've showed things which I'm going to be showing you in the preceding bit, which I'm going to put at the front, but yeah, this one's a bit strange, so I've done it a bit odd, and I'm not quite 100% used to doing this. Sometimes you've got to like just go with your gut, and I wanted to do things a little bit differently, but then it leaves well, you can't say goodbye now, so I'm recording this to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.